if Bissaka leaves Manchester United, you have to start with Doku. I think Doku against Doku against Dalot for 90 minutes would be an interesting watch. And also
Doku against Dalot.
Yeah, because whenever they use Doku, you always see Bissaka on the like side.
Yeah,
so if Manchester United by that time, if Bissaka has left Manchester United, then you want to just use Doku.
Let's go down to the next thing, tactics, because the tactics, the football is won by tactics and player magics.
Yeah.
Now, tactics. Now, what do you expect Guardiola formation to be like? Is it the natural Guardiola formation 4-3-3 or 3-5-3-3-4 or 4-3-3-4, something like that? Because I'm seeing coaches coming out with inverted wing back that make them look like 3-5-2, something like that. Now I'm thinking that what will Guardiola pattern be like in this current season, as in combination, especially?
I think we know whatever formation we say now is always only formation on paper. Once the game starts, the formation begins to take different shape.
Yeah, we know.
So,
that.
But on paper, I think it will go with a standard 4-3-3 as what you usually do. So the predicted lineup now for Man City, I would say he will go with Ake.
Wait. Before we go to presentation, I want to ask you about that Man U formation, because you obviously know that Casemiro looks tired. Mino have played so many games, and yet you guys are going to use him in the next match. So, what do you expect Thiago formation to be like in this Community Shield on paper, really?
Okay, so I start with Manchester United.
The formation, how is it going to be before we do player presentation? What will be his own personal formation? We said 4-2-2, but 4-4-2. I don't know how you want to make it work. Is it that you want to play highline football, or you want to
we cannot say that one now. I think it's Ten Hag. Ten Hag is the one with the headache. But I think it should not be sensible enough to use a highline against
Man City.
Man City, really.
Something did that last season.
It's not Manchester United is not on that team, so it should not be sensible. So that one is the Hag's headache. So all what I can say is just the starting formation that I believe would work.
Okay. Now let's go to prediction of the players that are going to start. Now, the formation, then the players in each position for Man City. Let's go.
Okay, so for Man City, I will go with a 4-3-3. 4-3-3 formation.
Okay.
In the sense of the four at the back, if I was to be Guardiola or predicted now, is to go with Ake.
Okay.
This formation is depending on no injuries, right?
Okay.
So Ake at the left, Walker on the right. I think you want to use Akonji. If I was there, I'll use Akonji and Diaz. Akonji and Diaz. I think Akonji and Diaz.
And that can change, because if you're saying Walker, then Ake, what about this new guy, Gabriel?
I said this if I was to be what do you call it now? If I was to be Guardiola. So Guardiola,
because Gabriel played his best game at the end of last season.
Akonji also about minutes, right? So yeah. Akonji and Diaz, really.
Okay,
I believe Akonji and Diaz.
So that was 4.
Really. Then Gabriel could also play, but I think I will going to go with Akonji and Diaz. So then in the midfield, I think we will use Rodri, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Rodri, I think I'll use Rodri, Bernardo Silva, and Foden. Bernardo Silva, and Foden. Manchester United does not always do well with those players that can play well in the pockets. And I think the likes of Foden, the likes of Bernardo Silva will cause a lot of problems to that midfield.
Yeah.
Then the attack, I think you want to use, if Bissaka leaves Manchester United, you have to start with Doku. I think Doku against Dalot for 90 minutes would be an interesting watch. And also
Doku against Dalot.
Yeah, because whenever they use Doku, you always see Bissaka on the like side.
Yeah,
so if Manchester United by that time, if Bissaka has left Manchester United, then you want to just use Doku. And then on the left-hand side, I would say I can say maybe a De Bruyne there, based on the tactics, in terms of there can be a lot of exchanges. A De Bruyne there, because De Bruyne and Haaland, we know there's their side game, so you could use that. Then I think Haaland definitely starts.
Wow. That's a massive formation.
Yeah,
That formation is crazy.
yeah.
Wow. So Manchester United.
So Manchester United, Onana definitely. Okay, I think for Man City, the goalkeeper would definitely be Ortega. I think Ortega should start. Ortega should
because
start.
I'm seeing
rumors
Henderson trying
about
to leave.
Ederson. So for Manchester United, Onana, I think starts. I think you want to use Shaw.
That's another problem for
I think you want to use Shaw on the left. I think you want to use Dalot on the right. I think you want to use Martinez and Maguire. If Manchester United do not bring any defender in, really,
Okay.
Martinez and Maguire. And I think the midfield, I think I want to go with the last formation you used in the FA Cup final.
Okay.
Because of the current state of Manchester United. So I think if there is no transfer news between now and the Community Shield, I would think he will use Casemiro. I think he will use Casemiro. I think he will use Kobbie. I think he will use Bruno. I think he will use Mount. I think he will use Zexi, and I think he will use Rashford.
And you're not putting them in the right position.
So 4-2-2-2. So I think
4-2-2-2.
Yeah. So I think what he will do is he will use Casemiro, Kobbie as the base.
Bruno.
Then he will use Mount Bruno.
What about Ahmad?
I don't think Ahmad is going to start that Community Shield because you need to contain that Man City's midfield.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to contain the midfield. So Mount Bruno, then I think Rashford, Zexi. Yeah.
There's a loophole there, you know that.
There's no loophole.
There's a loophole.
Mount will play. As the game goes on, Mount will play the right-hand side of the wing because Mount can press and the likes. Rashford will play the left-hand side. Then Kobbie, Casemiro. Then Bruno will play. And Bruno and Zexi would interchange first 9 and the likes.
What about Garnacho?
On the bench. Semi-second half.
Wow. Okay.
Ahmad second half.
Manchester United fans, what do you think?
But this is our predicted one, so
Manchester United fans, what do you think about this? Because I will not go with this formation.
Okay.
I will not go with this formation. I will prefer him to use Ten Hag formation 4-2-3-1. Really, because you need a 2 pivots, really. Because there's no how.
He's getting a 2 pivot now.
I know he's getting a 2, but there's no how you are trying to use Casemiro. Maino is good tacking back, but he's still young. And even though he's playing spectacular.
So who would you put in the...
I know Maino Casemiro will do it, but I still need something like maybe Bruno will be helping coming back when the game goes on. So
it's possible. So that's why I've said Bruno.
So I'm seeing Zexi playing like first 9. Playing first 9. For me though, and also Man City, I don't know why people don't want to use Gavidor. I've seen so many comments.
He can play. It's just, we say it's my own personal preference. So he can play. So
because I see that guy playing against Man City, and definitely Doku will play that match.
Gavidor could play as normal. Maybe Ake doesn't start. Maybe Gavidor, Diaz, Akanji, and Walker. So awesome team, massive team. Now, and I will also tell you this that we are going to have fans' reaction on the Community Shield. Please watch out for our fans' reaction, our subscribers. Everything will still go on as planned for this season because we have special package for you this season, more player profiles and also more fans' reaction. Thank you for watching. And please make sure that you like, you subscribe, and also share on every platform. And we're also on WhatsApp. We have WhatsApp community. We have our Instagram community also. We're also on Twitter. And our Twitter, we do so many predict and wins, tribals, games, on and on. So like and subscribe our channel. Thank you and have a lovely day ahead of you. Bye-bye.